go. Is there anything wrong with accepting free drinks from men at the bar while in a relationship?
My boyfriend just asked me when I'm out with my friends if a man offers me a drink, what I do. And I'm like, I'll take the drink. And he was so surprised. He was like, what? And I'm like, well, what did you expect me to say? And he was like, I thought you were going to say no. Like, when a man offers you a drink, or if a man offers you a drink, you turn it down. I'm like, no, like, I mean, there are moments where it's appropriate to turn down a drink, right? If a man is like aggressively flirting with you and you know you don't want that, turn it down. If a man walks over to you with a drink or says, I'm gonna get you a drink, I'll be right back, turn it down. I gotta see it be made. But if we are literally at the bar together and you like, what are you drinking or what do you have and I'll get it for you, absolutely. And then I set the standards or the expectation afterwards that not only are you buying a drink for me and my friends, but we're not about to sit here and talk and mingle and flirt afterwards. Like, if you buy me a drink, I want you to know that you are literally just buying me a drink. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I'm not turning down the drink. Like, I guess that's like the whole point. My point is I'm not turning down a free drink, especially when you get it for me and my friends. Like, for what? What do I get out of that other than no drink?
Damn. Trev Smooth. What you think, bro?
Yo, we gotta get her out of here, man. Like this the type of nonsense that. Yo, what's good with Shorty? Like, first off, as a man, right? I'm a type of dude. My female don't need no drink, right? So I do think it's up to us to make sure that our lady understands she don't need a drink, right? But what are you taking a drink for? What do you think he's offering a drink for? So you're entertaining that. That's cheating to me. For real, for real. Like, why are you even accepting it? You have no business accepting a drink from a dude you don't know because you already know what his intent is by it. There's no reason. I'm not buying a chick a drink ever. I never did unless I was like trying to socialize and see what it do. Basically, I'm trying to hit. For real, for real. What's the whole purpose? So by you accepting that, you were saying, okay, come into my circle. Like, you are inviting a man. That's just what it is. And I don't care if women don't feel like that, then that's your fault. That's what you are doing. You are now inviting him because that's his whole purpose of offering you the drink. You understanding that now you're deliberately misleading this other guy. That's how women get into these sticky situations and start cheating just because they fall into situations. When men cheat, they go out and deliberately do what they do because they know that's what they want to do. A lot of females, they'll fall into things. They'll go ahead and take the drink and then they'll be like, oh, I just talked to him. Oh, you know what? I just take your Instagram. I'm not going to get your phone number though. So all of these type of little things start to pile on into something heavy. You already know what happened after they got the IG. They're going to just check with you one day. Oh, what's good? What's good? What up, big head? Throw you a nice little DM or whatever. Now it's just talking here and there. They might just start liking your pics. I know how to slow roll into somebody else's situation if I want to. That's easy. It could start with a drink, and it's not going to take me but 2 weeks or less to go ahead and do what it do. That's just what it is. So for females to act like they're not doing anything, and I understand that she's saying she just said, oh, I'm just going to take the drink. I doubt it. I think that's a lie, too. Because what's the purpose of it? Like, are you that down bad where you need to take a drink from another dude? You can't not accept one? What type of mess she on? What makes her feel like she can't not accept one? That's crazy. Listen, no chick of mine doing that. Just saying that. I'll leave it there for now.
Or what you think, Diamond?
Kind of what Trev Smooth said. I mean, I'm not monogamous, but I'm gonna pretend I'm in a monogamous relationship right now. If someone's gonna offer me a drink, then there's an expectation that they want to at least have a conversation with me. Or actually, I'll do it from this perspective. I'm the person that is going to provide the drink. If I'm going to buy you anything, I mean, from a drink to gas to food to, I don't know, a piece of paper. If I don't know you, then I want something from you. And if I don't know you, then I probably want something that's based off of your looks. I probably think you're attractive, so I want to fuck you. So I'm going to, I mean, that's the point of that. That's the point of buying people drinks, right? At bars, like most of the time. So I don't, and if you don't, communicate that well. Like if you're just taking drinks from people, I say this as somebody that's been assaulted multiple times. Like, I'm not saying you ever deserve it, no, but like at some point you got to make sure you don't put yourself in those sticky situations that someone is expecting something from you, because almost everybody knows that most of the time you go out, people are buying you drinks because they want to, be with you. So, that's kind of how I feel.
No, I think you got an insight, man, for sure. Does anybody disagree with Trev and Diamond?
I got nuance. I don't necessarily disagree because I agree, but I think there's nuance that needs to be added, and this could be in a question. All right, if I'm out, like we talked about last week, if we all at a table, I'm gonna pay or somebody else is gonna pay. I don't believe in just everybody running around just paying for stuff, right? So I would buy 3 women drinks if I wanted to holler at one woman, and if one woman doesn't accept it, it wouldn't hurt me none or whatever. If she doesn't accept it, and if she's like, oh, I got a husband, I'm like, oh, cool, I'm trying to holler at her, right? It actually would help me single out, which chick I can get. If one chick says, no, I don't want to drink because I got a man. So to a certain degree, her saying I don't want to drink because I got a man helps me delineate who I can actually, put my focus on. Because if you go to 3 pretty women and offer all 3 of them drink, you can tell by the body language which one is going to let you pop and which one isn't. So if she doesn't accept it, that actually would help me understand who not to go after.
Oh, I see. You took from a pursuer standpoint.
Yeah.
You would offer, she rejected, but okay, I understand what your situation is.
Shout away.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Lego, would you let me buy your chick a drink?
If my girl was out with 3 friends and you came up was like, yo, let me buy y'all a drink, I wouldn't have no problem with my girl accepting a drink if it's 3 girls. But if she by herself, no.
That was the premise, though. It was just the one. It was the one chick. You know what I mean? That was the whole premise of it. So they was talking about just her.
Okay, so
you know what I mean? And just one dude.
Yeah, that's when I agree with y'all. That's why I want to just add nuance.
Yeah, she articulated like 3 different situations, I feel like, in that clip.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Well, so I just want to add nuance to all of it.
Yeah, I understand. From as when you hunting, I understand that. Marcus, I was going to mistaken, and you wanted to jump in. Go ahead, mistaken.
Okay, I know people are gonna disagree with me, and I don't care. My thing is, again, it goes back to setting the standard, and what I mean by that, and Marcus be getting mad at me because he always say women and men are not the same, but it is all about setting a standard. If my husband went out with his boys and they just chilling or whatever, and then they end up and he buys a lady a drink, then in my mind, for me, he set the tone that it's appropriate that we can accept drinks from the opposite sex. So if he does that, then I would accept a drink from, somebody else, whatever. The difference, and him and I actually had a conversation about this when I saw this question. And my thing is, if that's the case, if he does not want me to take a drink from a random or whatever, then my expectation is that he's not spending money on another chick buying her a drink. That's just my caveat to that. So if in our household we're not buying drinks, we're not, you're not buying drinks, I'm not accepting drinks. If you're buying drinks, then I'm gonna accept drinks.